Hello everyone. Let us see the code to this question. Suppose that a table named table.txt is stored as a text file. The first line in the file is a header and the remaining lines correspond rows in the table. The elements are separated by commas. Write Java program to display the table using label in grid layout. So here we have to use grid layout, we have to use the label, we have to separate the elements by commas, and the elements that are stored in rows wise has to be stored like a table.txt file. So let me store a table.txt file in the class path folder. So this is a table.txt file, that is a text file stored in the notepad. So the first line is a header. So I am storing this one, the name, age, and department. So this will go like a header, and the elements are separated by commas. And the next rows are corresponding the rows in the table, information rows. So Alice 30 HR, it is about his name, age, and department. So Bob 28 finance and Charlie 35 IT. So these are three rows that is in the table. So let's see how this code is going to be implemented. So now moving on to this one. So you have to import java.io. So this will actually give you the file stream input output. And the next java.util, this will give you the scanner class. Java.awt, this will give you the layout class. Java.x.swing, this will give you the graphics class. That is, this will give you the JFrame. And Java.x.swing.event, this will give you the event handling. The next is class A extends JFrame. So I'm going to create a class A that is a subclass of the JFrame. So that means I'm going to create a frame. So class A extends JFrame. So this is the constructor public A means A is the constructor of the class A, and in that one I am setting a size, set size 400 by 400, and set default close operation. So that means I am setting a close operation. So jframe dot exit on close. That means it will close if you press on the X of on top right corner. So grid layout G is equal to new grid layout 0, 3. So rows and columns. So this will create a grid layout object G with the 0 rows and 3 columns. Next, set layout G. So this will set the layout of the frame to the G, that is grid layout, that is 0 rows and 3 columns. Next, because this can have this is a file reading, and this may throw error because if the file is not present there, and if there are no elements in the file also, then this may throw an error. So that I'm keeping my code in the try block. So file inputs try, inside the try, file input stream fin is equal to new file input stream table.txt. So this is txt, the table.txt, the text file is actually stored in my class path folder, and you need not give any drive. So d like d double slash emp.txt. So you cannot, you need not actually give that, and it will automatically search for this file in the class path folder. So this is a file input stream class, and this fin is going to be the object. Now I am creating a scanner class object. So scanner SC is equal to new scanner fin. So for this fin object, I am creating a scanner, and I'm using the operator dot use delimiter. In the inside that one, I am giving the argument that is a comma. So this is for demonstration purpose that you can use this kind of scanner statement, but this actually does not hold any value because we are using the next line scanner. So line actually means it is a complete line till the full stop. It does not stop with a comma. So there is no importance of this use delimiter comma. So this comma cannot be taken as an operator as long as you use the next line scan. So let us see it later, and this is going to be the string array list. So there is a string variable and array list. I am not giving any index here, so it is indefinite, and you can create that dynamic array list. And string a, there is one more string variable a, and the next while sc dot has next line. So that means if this scanner class scanner object is going to read any next line, that means till the next line is available, you will be executing this code. If the next line is not available, then you will be exiting the while loop. So while sc dot has next line, so a is equal to sc dot next line. That means a string will be loaded by the next line, and the complete string will be the complete sentence. So that means the array list is going to be, the array list means it is an array elements is going to be a dot split comma. So that means every string that is separated by a comma is split actually made into one word and it is stored in the array list. So that is in the object A. The object A, whatever is the whatever are the words that are separated by comma will be stored as separate words in the array list. So the next for string I array list. So this is a for loop. For loop you can always imagine for loop. So there is an index I created and that index is going to be the variable string, and in that variable string you can actually store the variables. So where that variable value come, that will come from the array list. So as long as your array list elements are there, this for loop will be rotating here, and that's sorry, that for loop will be executed here. Iteration by iteration, and the string is going to be the data type of the I, but this I is the index of the for loop. And add new j label of I. So this index, so first one, second one, third one, like that, everything will be the first 1, 2, 3, but this index will not have 1, 2, 3. This index will have the data values in the that are stored in the array list. So add new JLabel of I means everything of this I, the first index, the second index, that is the third one, everything will be converted into a label and it will be added in the frame. So that will be added in the grid layout of the frame. The next, after the try block is completed, I am giving a catch block here because if it is throwing exception, it will catch the exception. And I'm giving an empty catch block. That means if an exception is thrown, it will actually silently ignore that exception and it will go to the next one. So set default look and field decorated. So this is a default method that is that can be called sorry, inbuilt method that can be called set a default look. And set a default look means it will set to the default look, and field decorated means it will actually create the total frame into one frame which is given by the size of the elements. So if your size of the elements is lesser, it will create a lesser size of the frame. If the size of the elements are more, it will create a more size of the frame. That does not that actually limits the importance of the set size. So set size 400 by 400 does not hold any value if you keep this sentence. And this is true, so I am actually going to take out the importance of the set size, and I am giving that my frame will be created as long as my element length. And the next there is a method called pack. So this pack also can be taken in the same way, but this is a slightly different thing. This will only comprise that will only make the frame size compact to the element size. That means inside of the frame, whatever are the element size, that element size will be the frame size. The next I am going to give set visible. The frame class is here. So I'm setting my frame visible here. So with this one, the constructor is going to be ending here, and the class A is also going to be ending here. Next, I need a main method. So I'm creating a main class, a public class TBL, and inside that TBL class, I am going to give the public static void main string arg. So this is a main method, and you can name the file as tbl.java. So you can see here tbl.java, and inside this main method, I am actually instantiating the class A. So I'm giving a reference object name A is equal to new a class. So whenever you instantiate the class, the constructor in the class is called automatically. So you need not call it separately. The constructor in the class is automatically called. So this constructor is called and the entire code is executed. So then you will get the output here. So you can go to your command and actually you can check your table. So this table is going to be executed this way, and this is actually going to create this table. So table is actually giving this much details. So first is the header, and the next are the rows. So the next, if you close on X, so it will actually close the operation. Now, if you actually comment out these statements, so you can see the effect of the set size. Now, the set size will actually give you the import the sizes of the frame. Now you can see here the frame is created 400 by 400 size, and it will actually show you the rows that are added in the grid label. Grid label is actually creating zero. The rows means the rows are not there, but only 3 columns it is created. So that in the 3 columns it is placing using the J label. So this is how the uh, question is given with an answer. So thank you.